Introduction to the Code of Criminal Procedure. The Code of Criminal Procedure is a comprehensive law that provides the framework for the investigation and prosecution of criminal offences in the United Kingdom. Enacted to ensure that justice is served while respecting the rights of all individuals involved, the CRPC plays a crucial role in upholding the rule of law and safeguarding the fundamental principles of fairness and due process. Overview of appeal, reference, and revision. Appeal. An appeal in the legal context refers to the process by which a party requests a higher court to review a lower court decision. It allows for a thorough review of the lower court's judgment or ruling with the aim of correcting any errors or injustices that may have occurred during the initial trial. The appellate court may consider both questions of facts and questions of law when reviewing the lower court's decision. Reference. Reference in legal terms involves seeking the opinion or decision of superior court on a question of law arising in a case pending before a subordinate court. It is typically done when a complex or novel legal issue arises that requires clarification. The subordinate court refers the matter to the superior court to ensure that the correct legal principles are applied and to provide guidance in resolving the legal issue at hand. Revision. Revision, also known as revision petition, is a process where a party petitions the higher court to review its own decision. It is different from an appeal in that it does not involve a review of a lower court's decision, but rather a review of the higher court's decision. A revision petition is usually filed on the grounds of an error apparent on the face of the records or a miscarriage of justice due to a grave error in the decision. Appeal. Definition and purpose. Definition. In legal terms, an appeal refers to the process by which a higher court is requested to review a decision made by a lower court. It allows parties dissatisfied with the judgment of a lower court to seek reassessment of the decision by a higher judicial authority. Purpose. The primary purpose of an appeal is to rectify errors or injustices that may have occurred during the initial trial. It serves as a crucial mechanism in ensuring the fair administration of justice and upholding the rule of law. Ensuring fairness. Appeals play a significant role in correcting legal errors, ensuring consistency in judicial decisions, and safeguarding the rights of individuals involved in legal disputes. Grounds for appeal. Violation of legal rights. One of the grounds for appeal is a violation of legal rights. This occurs when a procedural error or a substantive legal mistake adversely affects the outcome of the trial. It could involve the mishandling of evidence, a denial of the right to counsel, or any other violation of the defendant's legal rights. Improper jury instructions. If the judge provides the jury with incorrect, unclear, or misleading instructions, it could be grounds for appeal. Jury instructions are critical as they guide the jury in understanding and applying the law to the facts of the case. Any error or omission in the instructions may lead to an unfair trial and thus warrant an appeal. Excessive or inappropriate sentence. Another ground for appeal is an excessive, harsh, or inappropriate sentence. If the judge imposes a sentence that is disappropriate to the nature of the crime, the defendant may have grounds to appeal the sentence. This is often based on legal principles related to fairness and proportionality in sentencing. Procedure for filing an appeal. Step 1. Notice of appeal. Once judgment is passed, the first step is filing an appeal is to submit a notice of appeal to appropriate court within the specified time frame. The notice must include the details of the parties involved, the court's decision being appealed, and the grounds for the appeal. Step 2. Preparation of appeal memorandum. Following the submission of the notice of appeal, the next step is to prepare an appeal memorandum. This document sets forth the legal arguments and factual basis for the appeal, addressing the errors or issues in the lower court's decision that are being contested. Step 3. Filing and service of appeal documents. Once the appeal memorandum is prepared, It needs to be filed with the appellate court along with any required supporting documents. Additionally, copies of the additional appeal documents must be served to the opposing party or parties, ensuring that all relevant parties are notified of the appeal. Reference, meaning and scope. Reference in the context of the Code of Criminal Procedure pertains to the act of a court seeking guidance or advice from a higher court on a question of law or fact. It serves as mechanism for resolving complex legal issues and ensuring uniformity in the application of legal principles. The scope of reference extends to cases where the preceding judge encounters a legal question that requires a detailed examination and interpretation beyond the existing precedent and statutes. Furthermore, reference encompasses not only the consultation of legal principles, but also the referral of the entire case to a higher court. This enables the higher court to address fundamental issues and provide authoritative guidance, thereby contributing to the development and clarification of legal principles. Instances where reference is made. Judicial decisions, legal texts, complex legal issues. First, judicial decisions. References are often made when a court is faced with a complex legal issue requiring clarification. In such cases, the court may refer to a higher judicial authority for guidance or interpretation of the law. Legal text. Another instance where reference are made is when the court needs to interrupt a particular statute, rule, or legal principle. In such situations, the court may refer to legal text, commentaries, or previous judgments for understanding and application of the law. Next, complex legal issues. Reference can also be made in cases involving complex and novel legal issues. When faced with such situations, the court may refer the matter to a larger bench or constitutional bench for deliberation and decision. Revision, meaning and significance. Understanding revision, a process for re-examining a decision by a higher court. 2. Importance of revision. Ensures fairness and justice in legal proceedings. 3. Scope of revision varies based on jurisdiction and specific legal frameworks. Conditions for filing a revision petition. Jurisdictional error. One of the primary conditions for filing a revision petition is the presence of jurisdictional error in the order passed by the lower court. This refers to a situation where the court has exercised its jurisdiction in a manner not authorized by law or has failed to exercise it in a manner to so authorize it. 2. Discovery of new and important matters. Another key condition is the discovery of new and important matters or evidence that was not known or could not be produced at the time of the trial. This can include crucial evidence that has come to light after the conclusion of the trial that could potentially impact the verdict. Prejudice to the petitioner. If it can be demonstrated that the order of the court has caused substantial prejudice to the petitioner, it can be grounds for filing a revision petition. This could include instances where the petitioner's rights have been infringed upon or where there has been a clear miscarriage of justice due to the order. Public interest. In cases where the revision is warranted in the interest of justice and public interest, the court may entertain a revision petition. This is in line with the higher objective of ensuring fairness, equity, and upholding the fundamental principles of law. Conclusion and key points. A comprehensive understanding of the principles of appeal, reference, and revision under the Code of Criminal Procedure is essential for legal practitioners as they form the bedrock of the appellate process in criminal cases. The key points to remember include the grounds for appeal, the procedural requirements, and the significance of revision petitions. Additionally, the impact of these principles on the legal framework cannot be overstated, making it imperative for aspiring legal professionals to grasp these concepts thoroughly. Reflecting on these key aspects will provide valuable insights into the practical application of legal principles in addressing challenges within the criminal justice system.